Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Letty. For those of you who do not know me, I do crochet videos, market day vlogs, and a bunch of lifestyle things, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the button that looks like this so we can get right into this video. I told you guys to leave me down in the last video comments or message me ideas on what I should do next, and this is a video that I've been not putting off, but like, I don't know why I'm nervous to do it. But I'm going to be recreating the first plushie I ever made, which was a long time ago. I think we hit the 2-year mark. Actually, June 29th of 2022, I took this picture. And that means it's been 2 years since I've made this pattern, since I've tried to make this guy. And let me show you him in person. This is him. This is the plushie I did. If you look at him closely, he's completely inside out. At this point in my crochet career, or what wasn't a career and just trying to be a hobby, was this. He's falling apart. I don't have the heart to get rid of him. I think he's scary. I think he's sweet. His name's Alex. He's Alex Alligator. I bought a crochet book. Look at all these, like, I don't know what I was doing. I remember I had to redo these legs. I think it took me a whole week to do this. And he just doesn't even, his head doesn't even sit up. He's huge. I didn't even know what reading a pattern was when I did make him. And we're just gonna do this again. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys want to see me redoing my first plushie 2 years later, I think what made me nervous about doing it was the fact I'm like, what if it looks the same? What if he looks just as creepy? I'm scared. At least he'll be right side out. I think I actually was supposed to color change and I didn't know what that meant. So I literally made this out of chains. I don't know what the hell I thought I was doing. But yeah, so there's literally a string right in the middle of his belly. I did not stuff him at all. So if you want to see me make this guy again and see how he comes out, I hope you guys can sit back and enjoy this video. This is a book that I got 2 years ago that said Crochet Cute Critters 26 quote unquote easy patterns. Were they easy? I don't necessarily think they were. And I said I was gonna go through this whole book to learn how to crochet, right? I think I ended up doing the alligator, I did the hippo, and I did Benny the bear. No, Edward the elephant. So I actually did 3 of the 26. And they all ended up looking like this guy. So I'm going to be using this book. I now know how to crochet, in my opinion. This book actually was what helped me understand the difference of crochet hooks, and with visual help of TikTok back then, of what could be there. The terms were in this book, and Alex the Alligator was the first animal on the list, because I was like, I'm gonna do this alphabetically. No. And you're gonna ask, Larissa, are you gonna use acrylic? No, I'm gonna do it in plush. It's gonna end up being even bigger. Well, actually, look, you were supposed to make his stomach on there. I don't even really love how he looks here. They used Burnett Super Value yarn. This is no hate to this person's creations. I just don't even love this. Just personally. Nothing against you. The body has a lot of rounds. The head has a lot of rounds. So do the arms. So do the legs. Well, the legs are not too bad. the tail, snout, nostrils, eyes, and front part of the eye. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm like looking at this and I think I'm just like avoiding starting, but I think I'm not gonna be using acrylic. I will be using Bernat because why not? I do have Plush now though. I'm either gonna be using Plush or Bernat. We'll see. So I made the decision I'm going to be using Bernat blanket only because just in case I run out of my Plush, I can't necessarily get that again. So I'm going to use the regular green from Bernat so that it can match as close as I can to this green. Obviously it's not as dark as this one, but it's what I have on hand, and I have 3 of them this size, so I think I should be okay. We'll see how many balls of Bernat, and we'll also see how big this guy ends up being. But also, for those of you who are wondering, hey, that's a really big yarn ball. Yeah, I got an electric yarn winder, never going back. Link in my Amazon storefront if you're looking for it. Looks like this. It's beautiful. Never going back. Never. Now that I've been doing this pattern for a little bit, this is where I'm at. This is my little check-in. I'm using a 4.5 just because I have found I have loose tension. But definitely I think it's a lot easier to read now 2 years later, where you're like, yeah, that makes sense. But like when I was first reading this 2 years ago, I just remember I was like, what the heck is this? What am I reading? This makes no sense. And I was just vibing with it. But I have to be honest, looking at this, I wasn't too far off on the shape that it was supposed to be. I do think that because I'm using Bernat, it's gonna be bigger. But I'm looking at it and I love how like 2 years ago Lottie looked at this and was like, yeah, this gotta be the outside. This has to be the outside. That looks cooler. So yeah, that's my check-in. just a little update. I finished the body. Just finished the head. So this is what it's looking like. Where'd he go? Oh, he's So the head is much rounder than the one I had made. And I used acrylic. I think I used a really thick acrylic. But this is what I have so far. So I'm gonna keep going. Okay guys, as you can see, lighting is getting worse. That means the day and the hours are going by. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I added the legs, I finished the body and the head. So I'm going back and forth and I'm showing you guys pretty much. This is again, the first one. You see that head? I had no idea how to add a head to a body, and the way I made this head, the shape, it's obviously supposed to be round. Got it way more round now. It's hard to tell because obviously all the pieces are together. So the next thing that I have to do is make, I believe, the arms and then this belly patch. But half of me doesn't love the look of this patch that's on that pattern. So I'm kind of like, if this is mine. But yeah, so this is what we're looking at. The head difference, and then also the way I stuffed this. Like when you press into it, it doesn't really come back. You can see the bent. And then this one, when you know you've stuffed it good enough, is like when you press it, it's just gonna go back like this. See? Just goes back to where it's supposed to be. Versus this one, I can literally press it and then it's gonna stay. But yeah, so honestly, I did not think that this was gonna be this fast because it took me a mother effing week to do this one. And it's been, I think, probably like 2 or 3 hours. No, probably 4, I would say, when I started this. And now I'm up here and all I need is literally just like the smaller things. So as you can see, we need the snout, the nostrils, eyes, and arms, and a tail. But I'm honestly proud of this tail that this one's got on it. It's just not proud of the sewing. But this is Tinky in my kangaroo pouch. Got it from Amazon. Look it up. Anyways, let me update you guys. I was on my Zoom today, which, subtle plug, if you're an adult, I have to add that in there now, and you want to meet a bunch of other crocheters online, I have my Patreon, and on Zooms on Mondays, well, on Mondays we get on Zoom around 5 Pacific Standard Time, and it's literally 11:30 and we just got off. So originally we were only doing an hour, but sometimes we'll start and we'll be on there. The crochet fam gets together all day. The Patreon family gets together every single day at this point. So it's really nice to always have people. So wherever you are, if you want to join, it's only $12 a month, and it's a link in the description box below. I have 3 memberships, but to be a part of the Zooms and the Discord where we send patterns all the time, where we're always talking, we're having a good time, and genuinely just the best hype group ever. Highly recommend you go check it out. Everyone and anyone is welcome. As long as, you know, you're a crocheter and you're an adult, you're more than welcome to come. But while I was talking to them, I made the snout, I made the tail, and I made the arms. So I pretty much only need the eyes left. So I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. So I have pretty much almost everything. And I think it's really funny because when I first did this pattern, obviously I had no idea what I was doing. It took me an entire week to get all this. And now, 2 years later, it took me a day to get everything done. I really like how the body's looking right now. I love that it's actually the right side out this time and it looks the way it's supposed to look. But I will keep you guys updated for tomorrow. Me and Tinky. Clearly Tinky's already gone to bed. Let him know, Tink. We're gonna be going to get bed. So, peace out, Girl Scouts. Tinky, tell them.
Peace out.
All right, we'll see you. So one of the cool things that I've noticed now that I've been doing this, I remember when I was first doing the alligator when I first started crocheting, and I did not have these cool, really nice sticks till when I would literally just hold it, and I would think that I was like, oh, I think this looks good. So I love having tools. That's a big tip I give people. Use tools. What I did realize, and that I'm gonna make the executive decision, I don't want to do the eyes that they did. I have these eyes, but you're like, Larissa, you already closed it off. My Patreon fam gave me the good idea to just hot glue this because this is gonna be for me. I'm not gonna sell it, so or I'll like give it to someone, but I'm not gonna sell it. So I can just glue it like this. That's gonna be so much cuter than like the eyes that whatever, you know. So I'm gonna start sewing on all the pieces. Update. So technically I finished, but I really didn't. So ignore this right here. I'm trying something out, but the pattern itself didn't have anything on the back. I changed the eyes and I added nostrils. The pattern itself wanted me to do like a magic ring and then sew it on, but because it's been 2 years and I've learned how to do stuff, I just surface crocheted like chain 2 and then I just went into the next stitch. Then I was like, you know what, I really want it to resemble more of an alligator because I just felt like it looked like a little green guy with a really long snout. So I actually did this, I don't know if you guys can see this scalloped edge to like resemble something a little bit better of an alligator on the tail and on the sides, which I'm obsessed with. I just did like 3 half double crochets in every single one, and then I slip stitched 2 and I did a scallop that way, which I think it's really cool. Now, oh, and then I changed the eyes. So I hot glued these eyes in, and then I just added some white detailing to make the eyes look really cute. And I think the eyes look really cute. I mean, Come on. The eye difference. There's a difference. And so right now I'm trying to embroider, and I think it might work. I think it's gonna look cool once I have it all the way around, some teeth. That way we can really get that like alligator vibe to it. Like once it's filled in, I think it's gonna look cool. So I'm just trying to use this pattern. I know there was a patch of green that it had, but I didn't love it, so I'm probably not gonna do that. So very excited. I'm excited to show you guys after, like, kind of the differences, like the seamlessness of like me putting in a tail and sewing on, you know, things now, or having tools that I might have not had before in the 2 years. Like, I don't know, it's just been really fun to do this and kind of reminisce, especially like I've been on my Patreon and doing Zooms with my friends, and they're just kind of like telling me and helping me do this too. So I don't know, this has been really, really fun. So big shout out to the Joyful Weirdo for helping me choose this next video idea of redoing my first plushie, because I'm really happy with him as of right now. Okay, so my last guy, you can see him back here. This is what I did. I added some teeth to him because I was like, I feel like he was missing some teeth, so I embroidered some teeth. And then I already showed you guys I embroidered this like back, which I like. The more I look at it, the more I fall in love with it. And from far away, I just think he looks super cute. But lighting is going down because it's 7 o'clock. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a side-by-side of this guy next to my first guy. I will always have love for that because that started it all for me. And I will show you guys tomorrow a little better of a side-by-side. I did decide, I mean, the pattern was what it was. I didn't do the stomach that it wanted. I didn't do the eyes. I didn't do any of that just because I feel like this is like the growth of what I've done, and this is kind of what I would have done. So overall, I'm really, really enjoying this process. Do I love how I embroidered the teeth? Not really. But hey, I've only been crocheting for 2 years, so it's a work in progress. So I thought this was a really cool idea. So I will show you guys clips tomorrow, so then we can finish this video out. Alright guys, I'm gonna be posting what you see here up. I did a side-by-side so you guys can see the front, the back, the side, and everything. So you guys have seen it. I added teeth to him. I embroidered the teeth because I was a little lazy to crochet each tooth, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm really happy. This was actually a really fun video. I'm really, really proud of how far we've come. This video was pretty, like, it was bittersweet only because it's like, not bittersweet, but it was sweet. Like, it was so nice to see, and like, I would have never thought that this right here was the beginning of all of this and all of you and us becoming a community. So I just want to thank you guys for always coming back and watching my videos, and the sweet, sweet comments you guys leave. I promise you they do not go unnoticed. I appreciate everyone who takes their time to comment something nice to me, and I just really, really genuinely love that you guys also get a kick out of these videos, because these videos, I kid you not, have saved my life. YouTube and you guys have genuinely brought me so much joy and so much love to my life that I could never repay that to you guys. So it's really cool to see these guys together. I love this guy. Actually, I thought I was gonna hate him because I didn't. I know I complained about this pattern the whole time, but I was really glad I could make him my own and like add these details from all the stuff that I've learned over the 2 years, and it's only up from here. I still think I have a lot more to learn and to help, like, make my craft better, and I just genuinely enjoyed it. But yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed it. Comment down below what was your favorite part. Comment down what would you like to see me do next. I think videos like this, challenge videos, stuff like that are in the works just during this time, because I hope you guys can hang out with me until the next market day, because it's hot and I can't do a market day right now. Maybe I'll try to find one inside, but for right now, we're gonna be home and doing some challenges and just learning why I loved this whole craft. But I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this guy. I think he's ugly, but I think he has a lot of sentiment to me, just so that it reminds me of where I started. And I think this guy will also have a lot of sentiment to me now too, just so that it's a nice little reminder of, like, if you keep going, you keep practicing, your craft will only get better. And that's pretty much it. So I'll stop talking your ear off. If you guys enjoyed this video, it would do me the best if you could just hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. A lot of people forget to subscribe, and I hate to be that person, but if you guys can do that for me, we are on the road to 100K. I don't think I ever do this type of stuff, but if you guys can help me get to 100K by the end of the year, I think we could do like a huge giveaway, or I don't know, something in the works just to celebrate it. But if we can, we have about 6 months left in the year, and if you guys can help me out and get me to 100K by the end of the year, I think that would be absolutely sick, and we can get a plaque. And I can't, like, that's so crazy to me. We're closer to 100K than before. So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked how cute he came out, because I do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!